Be careful here. You're not going to get any marks if you just type the decimal into your calculator and show that it's 1/66th, or if you divide 1 by 66 and get that decimal. You need to use non-calculator methods here to show that the decimal is equal to the fraction. First thing that you need to do, and you need to set your working out very, very clearly here, is give some letter to the decimal and write out then the decimal, but write it out without the dots. So the 1 and the 5 have both got a dot on them, which means that that sequence, the 1, 5, is repeated. So the decimal in this case is the same as 0.0, and then we write 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and so on. Now, the secret of doing these types of questions is to get two decimal numbers where the sequence after the decimal point is exactly the same in two cases. First thing I'm going to do is multiply by 10, because I can see if I multiply by 10, that means the decimal point moves one place to the right. I'm going to get 0.15151515. Okay, if I now also multiply by 1,000, so I get 1,000x, that's moving the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places to the right. I'm going to end up with 15.15151515, and so on. Okay, now here's the clever bit. If we call this one equation 1 and we call this one equation 2, I can see now, because I've got an identical sequence after the decimal point, if I now do the second equation, take away the first. Okay, on the left hand side, 1000x take away 10x, well that's 990x. And on the right hand side, what I'm doing is 15 point something take away 0 point the same something. So that's just the same as 15 and a bit take away the bit, and that's just going to leave me with 15. Okay, it only works though if the sequence of numbers after the decimal point is the same in both cases. So if 990x is the same as 15, if I now divide both sides by 990, then x is going to be 15 over 990. Now we now need to show that that's the same as 1 over 66. Well, it doesn't take much to realise if we divide the top by 15 and we also divide the bottom by 15, the top is going to become 1. You can check this on your calculator, but 990 divided by 15 is actually 66. So 0.015 recurring is the same as 1/66.